Previously on the ToyFan YouTube channel.
Then what you're gonna do is take the legs and have them facing backwards. Before they were facing like this. Now we're basically just flipping them around. Basically.
I made the mistake of saying that the things go right there, but actually you can put them up there right there. But I personally like the way they look down there because it's more accurate to the show. I like the way it brings back the little 93 version and makes those things look weirder, just like the old original toy. You actually take it and you put it right there. You can put it right there. Hey Toy fans, Kyle here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mastodon Zord with Black Ranger. This is, of course, the second leg and the final, but not really the final, Zord we need to create the basic Megazord, of course, not counting the Pterodactyl Zord, which adds wings to it, but now we can finally have a standing Megazord. Yeah, I'm pretty dang stoked about that. Taking a quick look at the packaging, we can see it says Mastodon Battle Zord. I didn't know that this was a Mastodon. It doesn't look like a Mastodon. It's got 8 legs and something. We got the Black Ranger and a nice picture of the Red Ranger right there. Power Rangers movie logo. And on the back of the packaging, we can see it's got a bunch of artwork, including the weird launcher thing that catapults stuff backwards, and a nice little cockpit for the Black Ranger figure that comes included with the set. If you buy them all, you can form the Colossal Megazord right there, and then we can take it, and then we can turn it around. And then you've got the little Black Ranger right there, just looking kind of chill, and you've got his bizarre spider web. I guess they're kind of joking, or I guess the Mastodon is actually going to be a spider, but just called Mastodon and kind of shaped like a Mastodon. I don't know. I give up guessing things about this movie. And the catapult launcher is right there. You take it and whoo, and it launches the spider web back. Anyway, that does it for the packaging. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the Mastodon Battle Zord. So here we've got the Mastodon Battle Zord out of the packaging, and he looks like another Nike shoe. Yeah. That's all I got. That's literally the only joke I got for these leg Zords. Let's take a look at the Black Ranger first. It's done up as the same color as the Zord, so if you were to just like sit him right there, you probably wouldn't even notice he was there. He's got a lot of really nice detail. I believe it's the same body sculpt as the Red Ranger. Of course, he now has the black helmet, which is really nicely detailed. Again, the shiny black tampograph detail gets lost in the black plastic, but the blue glowing galaxy chest piece looks fantastic. It has a really nice shine to it, and for articulation you can rotate his arms and kick his legs, and that's about it. Now he does come with a little cockpit, and if you want to, you can have him sit down and jam right in his head and fit him right there. And of course his cockpit has this really nice blue painted plastic that kind of matches the mold but kind of spills a little bit, but it does look quite nice on this Zord. And you can store the Black Ranger in his head, so his head pops off. Got a nice little carrying case, I guess. The main weapon gimmick in this Zord is, of course, he comes with this catapult, which I think looks really nice. Oh, wait, which I think looks really nice, like, completing the overall look of the Zord. It adds a really nice sort of hump, changes the profile of the Zord, and I like the way it looks. But you can completely remove it if you just want to hold on to it and then shoot people just like that. And what you shoot is this cute little spider web, and it's like really gummy and kind of gross looking. And I'm going to talk about this in a bit, but because he has 8 legs now, I guess they're kind of joking about the whole spider gimmick. I hope they address this in the movie, and they're like, what, he's a spider? Why does he have 8 legs? Based on the new trailer, which actually just came out, I saw the new trailer yesterday, and I like it a lot more. But the weird thing about the new trailer was I watched it twice while it was muted. I feel like I enjoyed it a lot more while it was muted than I did with the like weird rap music in it. Because I was at work and I didn't want, Power Ranger trailer playing while I was, doing work and stuff. Because I'm there to work and not play with Power Ranger trailers. Anyway, if you want to, you can take this. And it shoots. You take the little gummy thingy and you have to fit it in there. But while you're fitting it in there, you have to kind of like wedge it into place so it doesn't fall. And then you pull it back, and with the friction of the plastic, there it goes. It's not the furthest throw, but it's kind of cute and definitely far enough for you to, kill some putties. Definitely. Now looking at the Mastodon Zord itself, of course he has 8 legs now. I don't personally like that. I'm not one of the 8-leg dude fan people. But it is what it is, and we're just gonna have to live with it. Not a lot of paint detail. There is a lot of really nice silver paint at the bottom that gets almost completely covered up in both Megazord and Mastodon mode, so it makes me wonder why they couldn't have just painted this section and used a little bit of paint, like, I don't know, somewhere else on the body, making him a little bit more dynamic, because it does just look like just a wash of this black, gooey, oily plastic. They did put some paint right there on the front of the Mastodon, which is a major complaint I had with the Triceratops. They put no paint on there, but see how nice that looks? It's so much better than just gray, bland plastic. I do dig that a lot. Overall, not my favorite. I particularly don't like how it just kind of ends. There's no tail, there's just nothing. It just literally ends, and that's because this right here will form the heel. They could have added something that like flips up and adds a little more support, but they did not. Apart from all the issues that it has that all the other toys have, with it feeling a bit light and lots of hollow plastic underneath the legs, and it feeling kind of on the cheaper side. Definitely not $20 worth of toy right here. Anyway, to get it into its leg mode, what we're going to do is rip this thing off. And now look, we've got a leg. And guess what? It goes right here. And guess what? We got ourselves a big friggin' Megazord. That thing is friggin-enormous. Anyway, that does it for this video, taking a look at the Mastodon Battle Zord. Personally, I don't think that the toy by itself is worth $20, but this Megazord, dang, man, get the box set, because essentially what you're doing if you're buying the toy or any of these Zords, while I kind of lose my voice, any of these Zords by themselves is you're buying an incomplete toy. I believe this is the way that each toy should be bought. It's just one giant box set because it looks kind of awesome. But we are not done yet. We still got to give this bad boy some wings. So be sure to check back for my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all, well, in the next video.